Welcome to the TUE Brew Review. This week we're checking out Oktoberfest from Spiteful Brewing out of Chicago. So this is a Märzen style lager. When you order a beer that's labeled Oktoberfest from US brewer, more than likely it is going to be a Märzen. Märzen means March in German. And the Germans back in the day, before refrigeration, would brew up this beer in the early spring, and then they would put it into barrels. They'd roll it into cool caves so it could lager throughout the summer months. And then they'd roll it out in the fall to celebrate the harvest. And this was the go-to Oktoberfest beer style for the big annual festival that's going on in Germany. But in the 1990s, the Märzen style was replaced by a lighter fest style beer that is now the beer that's primarily served at Oktoberfest. But that's over in Europe. Here in the US, this is probably what you're going to get when you order up on Oktoberfest. And I got no complaints with that. They're both great beers, but of all of the beer styles, I got to admit I'm partial to this one. I love the malty goodness of this beer. So let's go ahead and get into this. We've got a 16-ounce can. We've got I love the Spiteful Brewing logo, very cool. You've got the blue diamonds, which is always indicative that this is an Oktoberfest style beer, because that is usually the pattern and colors that follows the fest celebration. Brewed with Munich malt and Hersbrucker hops. So Hersbrucker hops, that is a classic German noble hop. And Munich malts, that was the malt first developed by the Spaten Brewery in Germany. And they were one of the first to employ indirectly fired kiln, which produces these great malt flavors and this nice amber color, and also some of the great malty aromas that this beer is known and loved for. 5.5% ABV, so still very crushable. Then we've got the nice, the chaffs of grain here. I do have an issue with this though. We've got a fork stuck through a sausage. I'm assuming it's a bratwurst, and that's just going to let all the juices run out. So hopefully this is already a cooked bratwurst that someone is getting ready to consume, because anybody who grills knows that you do not poke your sausages until you get them off the grill and you're actually ready to eat, because you lose all of that juicy goodness into the grill. So there's my grilling tip for you. Let's get into this. All right, so we've got that classic Märzen color. Again, that's coming from the Munich malt. Pours a really nice deep gold with a touch of amber in there. It's a little bit hazy. You've got a really nice tan head. Oh yeah, love those aromas. Sweet, grainy malt, and also getting a nice little hit in the background of kind of those flowery noble hops is coming in. Great, just malt forward, but a lot of balance, and that's just in the nose. Yeah, they got that rich, almost like a doughy malt flavor, but also I'm getting a little bit of like a toasted bread character in there as well. And a little bit herbal, again from the hops, almost like a minty hop character, but it's clean. This is a lager, so it finishes up clean, but it does have a creamy mouthfeel up front. Got some nice body to it, but it's not heavy. But that finish, clean, soft, elegant. It just kind of melts away. So this Märzen, I think it's a little bit on the lighter side of the Märzen spectrum, but still, I really like it. Great flavors, but it's very crushable. I could definitely have another one, and it probably will. It is like fall in a glass. So there you have it. Oktoberfest, a Märzen style fest beer from the folks at Spiteful Brewing. Prost.